with red wine and black pepper gelato. So this dessert's got a Mediterranean flavor to it, and I really enjoy how it carries the flavor of the olive oil. All our recipes are on our website, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the cooking with me. I'm gonna start with a cake, and this is how I do it. Firstly, ground the pistachios in a mortar and pestle. But make sure that you don't over mix the pistachios. I want them nice and fine. They go really well with the cake if they're done in this way. Now take a bowl and mix together the polenta, grounded pistachio, flour and baking powder. Take a pot and add some oil to the melted butter and keep it aside. Now add the eggs and cast the sugar together in a mixing bowl and whisk until pale. Turn the machine down to a lower speed and slowly add the butter and oil mixture. Add the pistachio mixture and whisk it all together. Now add the orange juice, lemon juice and zest and mix further. The orange juice and lemon juice really brings out all the flavors in the cake, and the zest just adds that fresh flavor. Grease out a cake tin and transfer the mixture into the tin. Bake the cake in the oven on 160 degrees Celsius for around 40 minutes. So the cake is almost done. It's still slightly underdone in the middle, but that's exactly how I want it. So while it's cooling down, it will continue to cook through. Now for the gelato. The Italians make amazing ice creams, or gelatos as they call it. Now their secret is that they add more milk than cream to their recipes. Now this is a less rich ice cream, but it's got fuller flavor. I also find it more refreshing than overly creamy ice creams. And this is how I do it. Firstly, heat up a saucepan over medium heat and simmer the red wine, 20 to 25 minutes or until it has reduced to half a cup. By cooking the wine like this, I actually get rid of all the alcohol. Now that might seem like sacrilege to some, but for the recipe it's really important to focus on the flavor. Now Pinot Noir works best for this recipe, I feel, but you can also experiment with any other varietals. Add pepper and cover with a lid and let it steep for 30 minutes. In order to get that clean flavor of the pepper, it's best to ground fresh pepper into the mixture. Take a second saucepan, add the milk and cream together and bring it to a simmer. Cook for 30 minutes or until it has reduced to 2 cups. Add in the sugar and liquid glucose and cook further for 3 minutes while continuously stirring until all of the sugar and glucose are dissolved. The liquid glucose helps with the consistency of the gelato. Once I freeze my mixture, the ice crystals will be smaller and finer, which makes for a smoother mouthfeel. Take the reduced wine mixture and whisk in with a cream mixture. Now remove and strain through a fine mesh sieve. Place the strained mixture into the ice bath and cool. After the mixture has cooled, place it in an ice cream machine and freeze. This should take about 40 minutes, and once it's done, place it in a bowl and keep it frozen until ready to use later. To add some balance to my dish, I'm going to make a vanilla chantilly. It's quick to make and absolutely delicious. Take a mixing bowl and add cream. With a sharp knife, cut the vanilla pod and remove the seeds. Add them to the bowl. The leftover pods you can store in some sugar or you can freeze them to use another time. Add the sugar and whisk together until medium peaks start to form. Keep it aside. Now it's time for the plating. I like clean plating without unnecessary garnishing. The way the elements are placed on the plate and the type of plate you use are things I like to focus on. Pistachio olive oil cake with red wine and black pepper gelato, vanilla chantilly, and some plump fresh raspberries. Done.